Hi everyone, it's Scrappy Kathy and it's Scrap Squad Sunday. This week's lift is a really cool one. You could kind of go, I don't know, sort of like monochromatic like they did in the original, or make it bright and colorful like Rebecca did with her lift. And I am going to take bits from both. I like the black and white kind of anchor for the photos. And I love the fact that there are letters spelling out Josh's name there on Rebecca's. So I'm also playing along with, this is going to be my inspiration image for Off the Board. That's kind of the basis. It's also the lift for this week's Scrap Squad. And I'm going to go with this color scheme that's one of the challenges at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party this weekend. And you're supposed to choose colors that the numbers add up to 10. And you can't use any other colors besides black and white. So I chose this kind of tomato soup color right here, and then a peachier, pinker color there for 3, and then this kind of grayish blue color there. So those are the only colors I'm going to use on the layout. I've got this picture in honor of the opening of baseball season earlier this week. I've got this photo of the kids at one of the first Atlanta Braves games that we went to after we retired. And this is Ava wearing her little backwards Braves cap, and Barrett wearing his shirt with a jersey, and then Katie's already sitting in her seat. One of my favorite pictures ever because it shows the stadium and some other fans, and it's got this cutest expression on Ava's face. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that black and white base, but my black and white piece of paper, I'm also working with my, didn't mention this, working with my For the Love of Homemade Kits kit, and it was built using this recipe from Christina Sorge of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and also Redefined Creative. And so I've pulled all these papers. That's kind of what led me to my color choices. So I'm going to just mount this. I'm going to kind of try to go quickly with this. I'm going to mount this here, and then I'm going to start building from there. In the original, I like this circular element and the scripty word, and then there's some, looks like some fussy cut flowers there, and the tags are all kind of at different heights around there. So what I'm going to do next is kind of want to build everything around my photo, and I'm picturing the photo being here because Ava's kind of looking that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of turn it around from the original. So I'm going to do it like that and kind of put it over here towards the end so I have plenty of room for my my tags. Now, going along with that kind of gray-blue color theme, I'm going to use this piece of actual denim, which I've cut into a circle by tracing this lid on my container of sequins. And let's see if I can get this on here better. I'm going to try to put it down without liquid adhesive, because the liquid adhesive, it's not, this tape runner is not fitting. The liquid adhesive tends to kind of wrinkle fabric. So I'm just going to put a tiny dot in the middle, and then I'll layer some things over it so that it doesn't, you maybe can't see that. Okay, so the adhesive is right there. And I'm going to cover, this is a little piece of, most of the things in my kit are made up of things I've gotten in various kits or for various projects from Christina. And this piece, that denim is from her. this piece of, this kind of a cut file is a bit from one of our Palooza projects, and I'm not sure, I know I used more of it. I'm not sure why this was left, but it was, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use it here because it kind of goes along with the scheme. My colors, all the colors I use on this page have to add up to 10. So I've got those 3 colors, and then black and white are free. So everything's those colors and black and white. And I've got this circle also from a Christina project, and I'm gonna kind of try to fit it in like that. And I'm gonna put a little tiny dab. Well, I think it may have hit some glue already, and I'll go ahead, well, before I put this, it's gonna kind of go right here. Let me arrange my tags. I am going to spell out 2 4-letter words. And so I've got the first word is going to be spelled out on the blue tags, and what I kind of want to do is alternate putting foam behind them. I cut those out of using my I have a tag punch, and some Webster's Pages paper, I think. There. And let me do this one. I'm gonna kind of alternate with something a little bit. I don't want it to look like it's completely coming down, although that is not necessarily a bad look. And I'm going to fill in these with my other tags, hopefully. So that one has foam, so this one should not have foam. And I kind of want it to end right there at the end of my little platform. Okay, so there. Let me start building here. I've got this one, and this one has to kind of go like that. I need to start with this pink one there, and here, and this one will go there, and that will go there. Now, hopefully, I'm gonna maybe move them over a little bit, just so that I can see the letters in the second word. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 different fonts so that you can there, and here, put it at an angle there, and then this one, should I put it over the circle? I may put the letter to the word over that circle. Okay. There we go. So let's try this. Let me put the love this on there. This is a kind of rubbery, puffy sticker. I'm going to put the L here to fill that gap in. And it'll be layered on top of the denim there. And I'm going to put this here. And I can't forget the dot on the I. It's going to layer over the photograph. Okay, there we go. So now the real title is going to come in here. There we go. I'm going to try to make it, put the letters in the same place on these tags that are the same. I think that might make the word easier to read, even though the letters are going to be kind of far apart. Let me get this. Play ball. It's different. There are cardboard fans in the stands, and there are a limited number of games, but at least one can watch baseball. We actually ate at a restaurant last night and there was baseball on television. Okay, so I may go back and add some black and white twine to these, and I'm gonna just do little tiny bits, not bows or anything. I'm gonna do the bits and maybe see if I can I'm not gonna do them the normal taggy kind of fashion. I'll do very loosely tied, kind of like that. And I may coax those over, and I'm gonna maybe make them different lengths. I wasn't sure I wanted that because the tags in the originals do not have twine in them. But I think this black and white helps bridge between those two very dissimilar colors. And that's word of the day, dissimilar. You don't want to say jarringly clashing when right up next to each other colors. Dissimilar seems to work better. And I don't mind it, but I think a little black and white bridges many sins in the color choice world. If that does look jarring to you to see those colors next to one another, a little black and white should help that. Okay, and I'll just leave them loosely tied like that. So I've got play, and now I'm gonna write ball. And these letters will be closer together. And I'm going to layer them over the circle, but I have to make sure it sticks onto the tag. And then this one is actually going to get layered right there. So even though it's interfering with this, and maybe I can make it not interfere with that quite so much. How about that? This is easy to pull up even off the photo, which doesn't usually happen. So I'm going to do this, and I'll bring that love down. And I'll do that. Okay, let me get that Okay, and can I do an exclamation point? Is there one in this font? If not, I can take one of these. Do I really want to do that? There. And there. Is that? And I'll move this over a little bit. So that I can kind of move that a bit. And it seems to be sticking to the denim, which is good. Now I have to go back and watch a video to see what Christina actually intended for us to do with that denim, but I'm happy with this use of it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to add any more there other than I have these little bits that kind of were punched out of there, and I think they're cute enough to use kind of like sequins or enamel dots maybe. Do something like that, and I'll put, hopefully I can get a few of these moved over, and it kind of looks a little like confetti, and it looks like that might be a festive time at the ball game. So it seems like it might be appropriate, and I won't overdo them. I'll save some more for another layout. And the black, again, contrasts nicely on that kind of tomato soup color. Now the one thing that, whoops, I was gonna wipe those off. The one thing that is different is there's a border around there. So I thought I didn't have any paper that would be appropriate for that. And so I'm going to go into the kit, and I've got some washi tape that's black and white that I thought I might try to do a border. Actually, I have another. This has gray, but it's a film. No, it doesn't have gray. It looks like gray because it's a film strip. But I thought I'd do that just to give it a border. And I don't know if I'm going to do it all the way around or just, well, let's do it all the way around. I'll crisscross over here, and I like that. And again, the more black and white I can add, the better the dissimilar colors look together. It just ties it all together. Again, I'm sure you're confused hearing me talk about dissimilar colors. I had another piece that I was maybe going to use right here to say, hey, play ball, but I think that's not really necessary. Okay, so I've got my thingies there. Ooh, it's just barely inside the washi tape if I put the washi tape right there where it is. So, lucky me. Okay, so that's done. Happy Scrap Squad Sunday. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next Sunday. It's also off the board. I'm going to have links to all the other ladies who are playing along with Off the Board on Sunday. And I hope you've enjoyed July when so many of us are putting out daily inspiration. So have fun. Enjoy your weekend. Hope you're all staying healthy and safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.